what is this actually all about? Well, it's really simple. The dirty half dozen I talked about. So let's talk about them, because unfortunately the Flaming Dragon of Texas, deep in the heart of Texas, has spilled the beans about Pete, and he hasn't brought up the other half dozen. So we got two here. We got Pete, the anti-Flaming Dragon. Interpol would love to know where you are in Spain. Contact me, Pete. Then we have the Crossroads, a certain GeoCities vampire I commonly call, blah, 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 Count Chocula. Yes, he was a GeoCities vampire. He was trying to be a goth. I'm more goth than you are. Seriously, dude. Go away. And learn how to pronounce and spell things. Blah, blah. Next. Who else? Okay. We got the Crossroads, the vampire, Pete, the Shed Watcher. Who else is it? Oh, yeah! Ben Time Traveler. How you doing? You've been very active recently trying to communicate and acting as a witness. So the Flaming Dragon in Texas gets manipulated by the same old crew. And so does WTF Sky and someone named Jake. Because they were having an effect. Because they were really good at finding data sources, or at least posting cogent videos that explained how and why you shouldn't trust people who post websites and YouTube videos to make money off of ignorance. So, Logan, if you're watching, we all love you, but the Flaming Dragon of Texas then starts going after people because his buttons are being pushed. And so does WTF Sky, and so do Jake. Passion overrides the mind. Fear, anger, lack of information, ignorance. And we should throw in, I guess, ego. Lego me ego. So anyway, all this happens rather conveniently about the point when the Flaming Dragon of Texas, Logan, is gaining the capacity to become part of a group. Sort of like the Dirty Half Dozen, only they're all debunkers. And so does WTF Sky and Jake. Are both of you no longer really a part of something that was going to have an effect? Troll. Logan, are you part of Troll? Is this divide and concur thing in your face enough? Now today my mistake was I assumed Pete was doing this, because every bit of this has all the earmarks of Pete, but it appears to be just that it was Dark Skywatcher's channel doing this. Now this is all drama and all very, very fun in games. I mean, these people really, really enjoy this on the Dirty Half Dozen side. But everybody flew off the handle instead of making nice and being a force to reckon with, and now everything is in flames, including an entire channel that deleted everything that was affecting their search engine ranking, which is all these other people care about, Flaming Dragon of Texas. And behind all of it in the past was Pete, who's terrified of Interpol. And he hasn't done anything. There's nothing going on with him. So, Pete, I'm sure you're not involved. Give me a comment below and tell me that now, as soon as you see this video. And if you don't see it, have Cheeky Chops do this. Oh, by the way, Pete and Cheeky Chops are probably the same channel, same person. And they contacted this WTF Sky a while ago, and myself and Dazza the cameraman informed WTF Sky and Jake to not mess with them. And there's a bunch of brand new channels or recycled channels like this that are egging it on. Wow. I wonder if someone's going to try to convince me that I'm supposed to be in a fight with Logan or WTF Sky or Jake or Daz the cameraman. And now I'm very sure someone's manipulating it. So far, we only have Dark Skywatcher. And Cheeky Chops, a.k.a. Pete. I'm absolutely sure that the Crossroads isn't involved. I'm absolutely sure. The Ben Time Traveler, oh, he is. Okay. So none of you talked to somebody who couldn't spell cosmophobia to save his life, could you? You didn't talk to the Choculator, did you? Please say you didn't. To everybody else watching this, I'm going to put a link below in the video that just says go to 12 minutes and 25 seconds. If you're watching this part by skipping through the drama, this video was about a recycling of the same mind game that was done X number of years ago that resulted in a bunch of heartache and a bunch of wasted time for debunkers, because that was the entire plan the entire time. Let's get all back on task, and I will be as well. I won't be commenting on this unless absolutely necessary, and I gave a bunch of information to everybody involved that should know it, so that they know that they're being played like fools. Hopefully I'm completely right about this, because if I'm not, I don't know what's going on. But that's a normal status in my life. I never know. And I think that's the worst part of it. Never really knowing what's going on. And that's what's being done to everybody else, because the more you look, the less you understand. Sounds like the way you rope people into believing conspiracy theories in the first place and subscribing to your channel, doesn't it?
Okay, guys, you know, whatever.